Good evening and welcome back to my channel. And this is the, as anticipated, the final view on the Ghostbusters Ecto-V. So, to start with, and this kind of goes back to the reason that I do videos. Okay, I do videos with the hope that those who watch them find themselves inspired to try new things. And that is exactly what I did here, to some level of success and some level of could have done better or would like to have done better. So, and this is a good example of that. So I'm going to go ahead and show those pieces because of that. Okay. So first of all, before I go into the entire catalog of the things that are not what I would like, I'll go ahead and give the first reveal of the vehicle itself. So we do have the emergency lights, and you can see those. And we do have the running lights, which you will see there and there. So we can do both, we can have both running. And there we go. Okay. So it is lit. It is lit in a way that the load is shared by different power sources. You can also switch them, individually on and off. We have weathering that is subtle, but there. You can see, like, especially here in the creases of the hood, on the front, across the top there, along the sides, the back. It's not designed to look, I intentionally went for a used. And I didn't take it as beaten and damaged and dirtied up as I had originally thought I was going to, because I was actually liking the way this came out. So that's our overall look. There's the underside with just some simple panels to break up the boring display. And I do have a flight stand so that, I can put this up on my shelf on a flight stand. Now, the things that I'm going to catalog, the things that I'm unhappy with first, and then we'll go with from there. The most blatant of the things that I'm disappointed in is that side bumper. This is my first attempt at trying to chromify something to match a chrome part, and it just didn't. I tried many different things. I tried like 4 different things. I tried I've tried alkyd metals. I didn't like the way they look compared to the chrome. I tried bare metal foil, and in the end I went with aluminum foil even. Part of the problem, I think, is the piece that I put it down on had too much of a texture. I tried to seal, I tried to get the nice solid clear or hard finish, and I wasn't able to, and I think it had to do with the surface. So it was a try, and at 5 feet or 7 feet, which is about the distance most of this thing's going to be seen, it's okay. It is an attempt, it is a try. It will be something that I will try again later on a different model, and I will know that the things I had done before don't work. The other major disappointment on my end is the lights themselves. My lack of awareness and lack of experience in wiring different resistances for different lights and different types of lights is just it caused the problems that I'd mentioned in previous videos with the reds and the blues and how that worked. So I was not able to put the white lights up front like I was planning to, but I was able to run the red lights in the back. So those are the 2 major disappointments. The other piece is the underside, the detailing of it. I did put the thruster units in the back, and I did manage to acquire those from another kit that I had. The underneath, I decided not to really rip into other kits or get another kit to make donor parts from. essentially because I really didn't feel like expensing that for something that, for the most part, is not going to be seen. Again, this was as much a mule as anything, and just sort of a fun little diversion. So that was a conscious choice to not super detail the underneath there. Now, with that said, what am I content with? Now, as I said, this was a mule. This was something to try, and this is, again, the whole purpose of me doing videos is to hopefully inspire folks. If you have something in your head, or you are concerned about trying something, do it. Just go for it. You know, take the kit and go. You know, this box was 25 bucks ish, I think. You know, 25, 30 bucks. So, you know, a shekel or two, and you have something to try. Now, what am I happy with? I have the silhouette that I'm looking for. If you know, we look at the Fifth Element cars, this is roughly the silhouette that they had. It has that look. It has that 50s, 40s, 50s bulky look. It has the squared off anti-grav build underneath. So the silhouette was accurate. I was able to build up to what I wanted. The other thing I'm very happy with is the putty work. So the wheel wells do not show. You know, so these wheel wells here are gone. And I am content with the way I was able to actually do that blending. So that made me happy. The other thing is building up this whole underneath. Fabricating this entire underneath from putty, you know, putting in the balsa board, doing the puttying, all of that. You know, I've only really putty once, you know, done that kind of a major putty build before once, and that was for the Hala'atha fighter, and that was, you know, a lot of the mistakes on that one were hidden in the camouflage, paint. This one, you know, this is white paint. this is a white finish, and it's going to be blatant, and it's not. I'm content with the way that turned out. The other thing I'm content with is the weathering of the white paint and getting a decent, dirty but not filthy, dirty but not overdone weathering result from this kit. Everything that's on here is on purpose, and that makes me happier. You know, I like what I was able to do there. So with that said, are there things that could be better, that could have come out better, that could have been done better? Yes, of course, there are. But that's the whole point of modeling, right? I mean, nobody's perfect. And that's kind of the thing that we do with modeling, and at least that's the thing that I do with modeling. I'm no Randy Cooper. I'm no Alfred Wong. I'm no, you know, Steven Spielberg. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm not, you know, making money from this. This is fun, and these are techniques that I'm learning to use for other projects. So the more I do modeling, the more I learn, and that's my point. That's what I do. That's why I'm doing this. Then that's what I hope to encourage everybody else to do. I like it. I like this kit. So the kit was fun. The kit is absolutely fun. If you're a Ghostbusters fan, it's great. The whole upper top here, this is all Ecto-1A. You can see I took the screens, the advertising screens, I turned them into shelves, mainly because it allows me to not have to worry about those mounts, and it let me deal with these wiring. It gave me a place to hide the wiring, finials, and so forth. So that all worked out. So I have shelves there, which, you know, I thought was a useful decision for how to do that. So I've now waffled on for about 10 minutes. This overall project was a lot of fun, and my thanks go out to the FTRC group and the Toothless group build for pushing me and throwing out a challenge to do something different and try something new, and that's what this was. My next project is getting started, and there will be, obviously a build for those, so please feel free to follow. And as always, I will end with the little bit of what I hope is encouragement, that if you are, if you're a modeler, or if you want to be a modeler, you could be 6 years old and hey, I want to try to model. So have mom and dad get an inexpensive little bag model and give it a shot. You could be 60 years old and go, I've never done a model kit before. Great, go drop $10 and get a bag model and try. Being creative is part of what defines the human condition, and what we do that speaks to us internally. For me, this is building things. This is making things. This is making the things that are in my head come out in my hands. And I really enjoy this, and I hope that this inspires those who are drawn to a similar thing. Hope this inspires you to give it a shot. Don't ever hold back. Just go for it. So with that, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I hope this was inspiring and you enjoy it. I will talk to you on my next project. Thank you.